Literally have never been so brought to nausea by a person other than this man. Hey, what's up you guys, it's me Luke and welcome back to another video, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I post commentary and reaction videos on anything on the internet that interests me, ranging from internet culture to pop culture. So if any of that interests you, then be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on the post notifications bell so that you never miss another upload from me. If you're unaware, I'm actually doing a reaction series to the Kardashians' new reality show. I've already finished doing my reaction to all of season 1. I'll go ahead and link the playlist down below for you to catch up. Season 1 wrapped up with Khloe being cheated on by Tristan yet again. So let's go ahead and see this mess unfold in season 2, episode 1, titled I Have Something to Tell You. Let's dive in! Season 2.
In denial of your relationship, you're in denial this is happening, you're in denial that someone committed to doing this with you and then
also committed to somebody else.
Okay, why are they being so vague and cryptic? Just fucking tell us.
Tristan and I don't even know if I want to say Tristan and I am having another baby.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, she is never gonna get rid of this man. Now they're having a second child together after all of this.
I think she says, if this is not a sign that you shouldn't have another baby with him, I don't know what else is. I told her, I said, well, we did an embryo transfer like a couple days ago. I mean, it's supposed to be a really exciting, amazing time, and it's just a different experience, I think.
Oh my god, that's so sad that Kim said that. I mean, obviously she didn't know, but like, truth be told, it was another sign. I don't understand why she would have another baby with him anyway. The relationship was so rocky and all over the place. Probably just came from a place of wanting True to have the same parents for her sibling, but at the same time, I have half siblings, and I don't even think of them that way. So I think it's really stupid to have a child with this person who you don't even have a solid relationship with.
Hi. Oh my gosh, I haven't been in here.
I know. I redid it for her. I have
that.
2 kids now.
Oh my god, a scene with Kylie. I hope she's in the season for more than 5 minutes like The Lost. I doubt it though. They're probably just giving us hope.
Everyone in my immediate family knows about the surrogate and the embryo transfer. It's such a dark cloud around something that's supposed to be so joyous, but for the past couple months I've just been sort of, well, ignoring it, I guess.
Oh, it's honestly so sad that having a child is supposed to be such like a joyous thing if you obviously decide to like go through with that. I know for some people it's not always a joyful thing to find out you're pregnant. Some people obviously terminate or whatever, and that's those people's business. But like, she obviously wants a child, but now she's like feeling all these different emotions considering how this child is being brought into the world under the pretenses of their father being a cheater and the circumstances of it all. And she's gonna have to raise it again by herself. And honestly, can Khloe catch a break?
He's like being born into the best family of all time. He has 700 cousins.
Yeah, mom thinks no one's gonna notice there's another one.
Oh my
I'm
god.
Oh, that's such a fucked up thing for Chris to say.
Oh, we've already got so many grandkids running around. No one will notice another one.
Let's see if I can say all of their names. Like for Courtney, we have Mason, Penelope, and Rain. For Kim, we have North, Saint, Chicago, and Sam. For Khloe, we have True, and I don't know the name of this baby. Kendall doesn't have any, and then Kylie has Stormy, and then this other baby that she refuses to give the name to us. And then Rob, can't forget Rob, has Dream. So, oh my god, I actually knew all those, and that's not something I'm proud of.
I feel like he is just meant to be here with us because there's just no other way that you guys decided to do this like days before.
We did an embryo transfer like days before Thanksgiving, and I found out about Tristan's situation the first week of December, and it's just so close. I wouldn't want anyone to think I did this after the fact. Why would I want to have a baby with someone who's having a baby with somebody else?
And how disgusting of Tristan to go through with this embryo transfer with Khloe when he done knew that he had fucked up and cheated on her and had another baby with another woman. And she was eventually gonna find out. That man is sick in the head.
All your feelings are validated is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, like it's,
Thank you.
and you're gonna be fine.
Okay,
if
good.
you were okay, I would be concerned.
Okay, good. Because I'm not okay. This isn't okay.
No, you're,
This is...
oh Oh no, what's happening?
Oh my god, I've been there. When your situation is so fucked up, you just kind of have to laugh. Although I've never been in that situation when somebody cheated on me and then frickin' had a baby with me without telling me what was happening. What was happening? What was happening? Carol Baskin. Anyway, sorry.
I just love my sister and I hate that she's, going through this.
Oh my god, is this like our first ever Kylie interview in this like entire show? Wow. I still don't understand why she's like literally like probably the second most famous one out of all of them and she's barely in the show, but I digress.
You were encouraging Chloe to go forward with this while you knew that that was also happening. It's almost like he wanted to trap her into like.
Well, he wanted to hang on to her for sure, and thought that maybe if they did that, she would, marry him.
Oh my god, so true. It's like this weird psychological thing where this man, this pathetic excuse for a man, is trying to trap and hold on to this woman and not let her go with a living being. That man doesn't deserve to have children. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Clearly, the way he's treating the mother of his children indicates the type of person that he is, and that is the type of person that should not be raising a child. You know, this is like his fourth kid that he's having, and he's got like 3 baby mamas. It's honestly just a joke.
I want to keep this private for like my loved ones as long as possible and not have this be some media frenzy that people get to just play with and run with. I can't hear about this for months about what an idiot I am.
I hear you, Chloe, and I'm trying my best in these videos not to say anything about that, because I feel like I've done that enough, but also because I feel like you were in an emotionally and psychologically and mentally abusive relationship where you were being manipulated and lied to. So I feel like really she is the victim in this situation, and I know people have struggles with giving empathy towards the Kardashians because of who they are. But if you strip it all back, she's a person, so I feel for you, girl. And I ain't gonna judge you for your past decisions. I just hope you get through this. And I just, for the love of God, hope you don't go back to that man. But now you're kind of trapped, and that's what he did because now you have children with him, so you are still gonna have to see him all the time. Look at Courtney going through all that bullshit with Scott. Y'all be careful who you have children with.
I was being encouraged to do it by a certain date. In hindsight, he always knew when the other baby was being born, and especially getting the paperwork that we saw, he found out July 2nd, so he did know.
Hopefully be able to expand our family one day, God willing.
It was just a great thing, I thought, to expand our family, thinking it was like this real, healthy, loving, protective type of family.
Okay, wow. I feel so disgusted. Like, seeing his face naturally gives me that feeling, but also just like hearing it from Chloe, like she understands that he tricked her and manipulated her. But like, how did she think that they were gonna have a loving family? Like, just everything that's happened, I don't understand. I really feel like he has brainwashed her. That's how I feel. I feel like he must have love bombed her or brainwashed her or something is happening there. But I just feel like the Chloe that we knew back in the day would have not put up with this bullshit. She has gotten soft. And I don't know why. Maybe it's like from insecurities or some sort of trauma. Who knows? And it's probably not my business to, really speculate on that. So I'll leave it be, but why on earth did she think it was going to be a good thing? I'll never understand. But in hindsight, I guess it makes sense because Chloe was in a relationship with Lamar for a long time and he was a drug addict that was really struggling and obviously negatively affecting her life. And she stayed with him for a very long time. So maybe she is just the type of person who doesn't quit a relationship even when it's toxic for her. And for that, I think that's sad and I hope that's something she can unlearn. Because life's too short to be stuck in a toxic relationship. And I know it's hard to get out of them, but you just gotta push your way through.
I've always wanted 2 parents in the household helping raise the kids. I don't want them to have, we always say that kids could have daddy issues or this or that. Like, I don't want that to happen.
The whole not wanting her kids to have daddy issues, I feel like they would have even worse daddy issues if Chloe and Tristan were staying together and their children were seeing the horrible stuff that their dad was putting their mother through. That would give them even worse daddy issues. So I think her not being with him is the best thing that she can do for her children.
I forgot you even had this place.
Yeah. When was the last time you've been here? Christmas? This is our gift wrapping station. This is Santa's workshop.
I can't wait to be wealthy enough to forget I have property somewhere.
She has a condo that she only uses for wrapping gifts. These people are too rich for their own good.
I kind of forgot it was there. That sounds ridiculous, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does sound ridiculous. And it sounds like you've lost a grip on reality.
I want you to enjoy it. I don't want you to miss it because you can't do it over.
Every time we say, let's celebrate, let's have a baby shower, let's do this, let's do that, and you don't want to do it. I just don't want you to miss the moment.
I don't want to miss the moment either. I'm not pregnant, a whole different experience. I don't want to have a shower because it's just uncomfortable for me.
I would regret not celebrating this moment with my new grandchild. And I think that if you let us celebrate you, that would make me very happy. But I want you to be happy. I want you to be as excited as the rest of us.
I'm so happy.
Ooh, that was awkward. I feel like Chloe just like doesn't really know how to react to this note. I feel like I understand Chris wanting to bring it up, but I was hearing a lot of her talking about how she feels, how they feel. Like she's not necessarily thinking about how Chloe feels. Like maybe making a baby shower and doing all that kind of stuff is uncomfortable for her for whatever reason. And if she doesn't want to do it, I feel like it's her choice. Everyone seems like they're putting a lot of pressure on her when she really is just trying to deal with her emotions. But then on the flip side, I also understand people wanting her to, you know, get excited about the baby and get prepared for it and kind of get ready because it is coming up and she can't just do nothing and then when the baby comes just throw everything together. It's a tough situation. Obviously something I have no experience in.
Well, let us celebrate you and maybe that'll put you into the mood. We can try.
God, Chris is being really pushy. Like, a girl said no, no is no. Come on.
Let's just have something at my house, really simple.
Don't spend money. Like, I don't want flour. Like, you don't have to do all that. It's like,
can you not tell me, please, how to give you a baby shower?
okay.
Thank you.
So, okay, so you kind of like manipulated her with your emotions into doing the baby shower, and now you won't even let her have input? Girl, Chris is so fucking controlling.
I wanted to expand our family and like do it as a family. I just think it's a lot for me to be like, okay, I guess I'm doing this all by myself. And Tristan's a great dad.
That's the hardest part, is once again, you're doing it yourself.
That's overwhelming.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's also what's really sad and fucked up about the situation is like she's literally already been through this and now she's going through like the exact same thing again. Like, I just... Oh, it's just like, oh, I would hate to be in her shoes. Like, that experience just seems so emotionally draining and taxing. And, like, I know people who have, well, people in my family, my life, immediate family who have been single mothers. And I know how, or I can imagine, or from what they've said, interpret how difficult it is. Obviously, it's a bit easier for her considering she's rich, so she can do other things. But still, like, the emotional experience is not really being shared in the way that most people do. So I do feel for her.
But I'm also like, okay, I have to brace myself. I know what's going to come when this becomes public because everyone's so mean. And that was so hard for me. But I can do it again. But I don't think kids should be like talked about in that way. And you just want to protect this innocent being that had nothing to do with this. And I just don't want any of that energy around my kids. Like,
Oh yeah, anybody who's talking about the kid needs to shut the fuck up. I don't know who would do that. I haven't really seen that. Well, I did see a lot of really disgusting stuff when True was born about people making horrible comments about her appearance and comparing her to her cousins. That was fucked up. But anybody who says anything about the Kardashians' children is a horrible human being because, yes, they may be the children of the Kardashians and say whatever you want about the Kardashians and the Jenner, but leave the kids out of it. Like, they're innocent. They were born into this family. They didn't choose it. So I hope that people just back the fuck up when it comes to the children.
You know, we just have to know that God has a plan.
Bullshit. I'm sorry. Look, if you're religious, I do apologize. But if God had a plan, why would his plan be for her to be cheated on and then have a baby with the man that cheated on her without her knowing before she made that decision? What kind of fucked up plan is that? Sorry, I don't like it when people say that. Like, everything happens for a reason. God has a plan.
It fills me with joy for Chloe to have this beautiful baby shower. We were raised with a lot of faith. And I think that, like, knowing that this is God's plan.
Oh my God, I can't. Y'all, protect me from this narrative. I feel like people just say this is God's plan because it makes them feel better about a shitty situation, and then I don't have to actually think about the choices and actions and consequences that resulted to that outcome. They just say like, oh, you know, everything happens for a reason, it was God's plan, and then they just like move on. Look, don't get me wrong, I sometimes really wish that I had faith and will occasionally try and search for it, because I think it's just a human's way of coping with the reality of life.
So excited to meet this baby. I don't know why, but I'm like gonna cry.
Oh my gosh, why are you gonna cry?
Because I'm just really happy for you.
Sorry, Kim's crying face. I'm sorry. Serious moment.
Big breath, push and go.
Sorry, Chloe, but how the hell are you gonna change the baby's diaper with those talons? Oh my god, his head. Sorry, babies always come out with like weird heads.
For my 12th grandchild, I love you very, very much, and you are going to be welcomed into the most loving, loyal, fabulous family in the world. My one wish will always be that Chloe finds her dream.
God, Chris must be so dehydrated because that girl cries every freaking episode.
My hope for Chloe is that she finds so much love and joy from this new baby. Chloe is one of the strongest people that I know. I feel like she will find someone who deserves her and will treat her like the queen that she is.
Period, Courtney. I feel like Courtney should be giving her wisdom to Chloe. How did Courtney get out of that toxic relationship with Scott and move on and have her fairy tale with Travis, even though it's kind of gross? Teach Chloe your ways.
I've been on the fence about having Tristan come to the hospital or not.
Is that true? I don't think he looks like cheater.
But this Tristan wants to be here, so I just figured, why not?
Sorry, I literally have never been so brought to nausea by a person other than this man.
Now I finally get to start the healing process. Now I finally get to start enjoying my life with 2 kids now and figuring this out. Hi, Tutu.
Oh, congratulations on your baby, Chloe. Alrighty, so that is the end of that episode. Overall, I feel like there was like a lot of emotions displayed in this episode. I felt like everyone was crying. I'm happy for Chloe that she has her baby. I hope that she can heal and find happiness like she said. I'm keen to see what happens this season. My hopes for it are that we get more Kylie, because there's not enough of her in this show. I hope that we get some juice, some drama. Let us into stuff that doesn't necessarily have to do with relationships. I am kind of tired of hearing about their relationships. Let's get more into like the businesses. I want some like backstabbing, betrayal from other businesses. I want to get into that lawsuit with Blac Chyna. I want tea that doesn't only have to do with like relationships and children. Let's pack that away. Let's get into the, you know, empire of it all. But yeah, that's it for me in this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below your thoughts on this episode and the trash human being that is Tristan Thompson. If you have not already, please make sure you subscribe, turn on the post notifications bell. If you haven't checked out my recent videos, I'm doing a commentary series on the Twilight Saga movies, so I'll link that down below for you to check out. And I also just did a commentary video about the evolution of Emma Chamberlain's career. That'll be down there as well. And while you're in the description box, follow me on all my social media, check out my opinionated merch, book me on Cameo for a little vid, and check out all the content over on my second channel and podcast. Alrighty guys, that's it for me in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you in my next one. And as always, I hope that you have a great day or night wherever you're in the world. Bye!